So this is the electric guitar part for Prepare the Way. We'll keep the toggle here in the first position. Starting with when I think setting probably needs a little bit of work, but it's kind of close enough for now. Okay, the key song's in the key of G, 119 beats per minute, 4/4 time signature, and we're just going to go through each part and to kind of talk about it. The tab and the chords and all that are spelled out in the PDF on Planning Center, but the timing of it, some of the parts is a little tricky, so we'll just go through it. So the intro, you're going to start with the first finger E string 7th fret, and this is where your fingers are going to kind of cover these frets here. So your 10th fret will be covered by your pinky, the B string will on your second finger, and it goes like this. So that's when you're sliding from the 7th fret to the 3rd fret, you're going to want to really hear that slide instead of, you're going to want to hear. Okay, and then it picks back up. So that's not too bad. So we go to the verse 1, the first half of it, you don't play anything. And then you're just going to be playing some notes in the second part. So starting with the 3rd fret of the B string, when it goes, we were born for such a time as this, so that this starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that B string, then E string. So that's the and of 4, and 1, 2, 3. Such a time. So you can hear that part really well in the recording, so just try to match that rhythm and play those notes that are on the chord sheet. So when we get to the pre-chorus, you'll be playing what I call first position chords that are all close to the neck and pretty easy. You're just going to do a light strum on the chord change on the higher 4 strings. So we don't want to get a very full sound. We want just kind of a nice light filler sound. You're going to build on that D and then hit it and pause in preparation for the chorus. So just in general on this song, the electric guitar, I mean, you've got the solo parts and things like that, where the lead parts that stand out, but whenever you're playing just the chords, you're audible, but you're just not going to be, you need to be blending in generally. You're adding to the volume of especially the chorus, where other people can't do that. So when we get to the chorus first time, you play on beats 1 and then the and of 2. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the chorus goes, or at least the first time goes this. In verse 2, the first E minor, you're just going to kind of lightly hit it and then stop. It's the sound of a generation. This is the sound of the warrior king. We were born for such a time as this, and the C2 chord over this, that gets 2 full measures. And we're going to come in on the second measure on beats 3 and 4 and you can see what notes on what strings to play on the chord sheet, but it's basically those 3 and 4 3rd fret B string, open E string, back to 3rd fret B string, and then open B string. The declaration would be B3, B string 3rd fret. When he appears every I, so I is, this part's a little tricky, but it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And that 1 is on the we of we were born for such a time as this. So again it goes 1 and 2 and 3. We were born for such, and the such, you're going to be playing what's it, like a D shape. D chord, but you're only playing the B string and the G string on beats 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then slide up to with the same shape, but just now you're playing a G on B string and G string. 1, 2, 3. Now you can play all 3 higher strings and then build. So that sounds like this. We were born for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Going to the next pre-chorus, just like the first one, the higher 4 strings, just light strong the chord changes. Building into the chorus. So you have 2 choruses there. Here you play on beats 1, the and of 2, and then 4 and. So it sounds like this. I'll build in from the pre-chorus. So now this last pre-chorus goes into like a lead part, and the tab's all there on the chord sheet, but this is what it sounds like. And I'm going to play it kind of slow. Start out with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that last part's a little tricky because you got to get to the last part is you're playing the E and the B string 10th fret. So actually, probably how I would do it is when you get to that, you're playing I'd probably go on that 9th fret, go to your 2nd fingers, because then you can easily put your 3rd and 4th down here to get to that the 10th frets here for the E and the B string. And you can either put it down and up down for those the last part, or you can just do. But you'll want to get to the your 3rd and 4th finger there, because that's going to set you up for the next chorus where you have to shift down here. Okay, so let me play that pre-chorus on the 2nd page a little faster. So when you there go from the to the 9th fret on the E string, you're going to want to play that with your second finger so that you can get to the 10th fret on the E and B string with your third and fourth fingers, setting that up. So and that last 10th fret part you can play down, just downbeats if you want. But you definitely want to play that with your third and fourth finger because that sets you up for the next chorus where you're doing this picking part, and you're just going to go from there and slide down to like a D shape. Even though you're playing it's a G chord, it's a D shape. And this last part you're going to be doing down, up, alternating picking. So no matter what string you're playing or fret, you're just going down, up, down, up, down, up. It's kind of slowly goes like this. So that the part where you're playing both your fingers on the 8th fret, that coincides to the C chord of that chorus. So you're basically playing 3 measures of the 7th fret on the E string, 8th fret on the B string, and then 1 measure of 8th fret on both E and B string, and you just repeat that over and over again. Except for the very last end chorus, the last, because it doesn't end on a C, it ends on an E minor 7th. You're going to want to play the last note you play, you're going to play it all 3 bottom strings in this D shape. So I'll just play the last sonnet, so prepare the way.